One Piece fans, anime fans. So the current chapters of Wano have given us an idea of how things are going to turn out once the alliance go up against Kaido and Big Mama. Right now, the alliance are outnumbered compared with the strong members on Kaido and Big Mama's crew. In the latest chapter of One Piece, you get to see what Apple did with Zoro and Luffy, and these people are supposed to be as strong as commander level and should not be taken down by Apple so easily. But Apple was able to load them in that battle, and this got me thinking about how outnumbered and how how dangerous what they are trying to do is, because going up against two Yonkos who have members over 40,000 is just crazy to me. And there's no way the alliance is going to defeat all these members, even though the alliance have strong members within. I'm not sure they are as strong as the Beast Pirates yet. So in this video, we talk about possible factions that could show up in Wano once the battle begins and help with the strawhats alliance once they're taking on Kaido and Big Mom. So I'm starting with a group that people would not regard as an alliance of the Strawhats and Luffy, but remember that they were shown in Alabasta and Oda. They were the first pirate crew to actually follow Luffy, and they are the sea animal pirates. We know how strong their captain is, the Kung Fu Digon, what it did to Usopp. It just loaded Usopp in the second, and Usopp was beaten up like crazy. So Luffy went there to defeat it. So the sea animal pirates are really strong animals who could use haki in a filler episode that we were shown. They were able to use haki, and the haki was really strong. They were able to even injure Luffy, and this is just crazy because animals using haki is like a foreshadowing for Chopper, and showing that Chopper in the future will also get armament haki and make him very strong once he enters his monster point. So I'm sure the sea animal pirates are going to show up once Wano gets serious. So no one should assume they would not show up in one. Right after them, I have the remnants of the Whitebeard Pirates. The remnants of the Whitebeard Pirates must show in Wano because if they do not show in Wano, things are going to get crazy. Pirates are dangerous, and the beast pirates are just individuals who don't care about anyone. They don't think about what someone thinks about them. They just enjoy their life, waste food, and make people suffer. And the Whitebeard Pirates, the remnants of the Whitebeard Pirates, are very strong individual pirates. We know they lost in the payback war, but they are not been decimated in any way. Their captain was the monster. Their vice captain was insane, and their captains were monsters in their own right. They have strong members. Marco is very strong. Jozu is crazy. Vista is just amazing, and the leaders of their pirate crews were just insane. See what happened in Marineford, how strong they were, what they did to the world government. Their Yonko crew was able to take on the world government and their alliances. They were able to take on the world government and the warlords. Whitebeard pirates were able to take on all this and still survive, even though they lost their captain and their future captain in the process. They were really strong opponents, and once they show up in Wano, it's gonna be crazy because Marco could go up against Kane. We have Josie who could go up against Queen. We have Vista who could go up against Jack. Like, there are a lot of battles that could happen in Wano. You know, the Flying Six are 10 years to be very powerful individuals, and the Straw Hat would need a lot of power to actually defeat these members so that they do not waste much energy as compared with the time they get to fight Kaido and Big Mama. They have to save all the energy they could save so that once they reach Kaido and Big Mama, they will have enough energy to fight Kaido and Big Mama. So the Whitebeard Pirates, the remnants of the Whitebeard Pirates are going to show up really soon in Wano. It's a fact. Everyone should expect it. Right after that, I have the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. And this Grand Fleet are a group of pirates who decided to worship Luffy because Luffy saved them from the control of the Westerosa. Their God saved them. God Usopp saved them once they were all turned into toys. But God Usopp was like, nope, I'm going to save you. And once he saved them, they were like, yeah, he is our God. We are going to serve him. So that gave them a lot of power. And we know how strong these individual pirates are. They all have their pirate crews, and each and every member had something to prove and stated that they are going to train harder to help Straw Hats in the future. We have Cavendish, who is so strong. His swordsmanship is just crazy. We have Bartholomew, who was one of the most broken out devil fruits in the whole story. We have Sai, he's going to be the leader of his own army. We have Leo, we have Harridan, who's going to form his own giant crew. Just think about all these strong, powerful members. Once they show up in Wano, things are going to get crazy. By then, shit is going down. So they will need strong opponent to face off against these people. So I'm sure the Grand Fleet is going to show up. Bartholomew is going to fanboy Luffy so much. And oh my God, it's going to be crazy. So I'm sure they are going to show up in Wano. So I also have the Marines also showing up in Wano. It was stated that S. Drake is working as a double agent for Sword and also acting as a pirate for Kaido, even though he's intending on betraying Kaido and his alliance. So S. Drake is a Marine, and the Marine They do things low key without anyone seeing. So I'm sure the Marine are going to show up in WANO. Once they hear the battle is going in the Alliance favor, they might join the battle to take on Kaido and Big Mama, because we know Kaido and Big Mama are way bigger threats than Luffy and his alliance. So I'm sure the Marine might interfere with this battle, because this is the only chance they could actually get into WANO. Kizaru even stated that he wanted to go to WANO, but Akane was like, nope, don't go to WANO yet. The people there are really strong. So I'm sure he will still come once they receive a message that, yes, the people in WANO are almost defeated and they need help to just defeat these two Yonkos. So I'm sure they might show up once the battle is getting much more hype and things are about to change in the world. Once they show up, the alliance is going to gain a lot of favor. If only they show up to capture the alliance and protect Kaido and Big Mama, things are just going to get absurd. Like, we're going to be like, what the heck happened? Like, I thought these people are protecting peace. Why are they doing this? But if they show up to help the alliance, it's going to be good for the alliance. So I'm sure the Marines might show up, as Drake is considering showing up and siding against the alliance already. So I'm sure it's going to happen very soon in the future chapters of the manga. Anime fans might be late to it, but it's still going to happen. So right after that, I have the Revolutionary Army. Sabo is the brother of Luffy, and I'm sure Dragon would show up in WANO, because Dragon is a man of peace. He always wants to save those who are under slavery, those who are suffering. He always wants to free those who are under a rule that they do not like. So I'm sure Dragon might show up in WANO. It is being portrayed that Dragon is the strongest character in the whole of One Piece, because this man is being wanted by the government, and the whole world government could not find him unless Blackbeard and his crew tipped them off. They could not find where Dragon and his base was. So Dragon is a very dangerous man. Just imagine how big the world government is, and they could not find one man. This states how important he is. And once his name was mentioned during the time of Marineford, everyone was like, ah, the world most dangerous man. The world most dangerous man. There are 4 powerful Yonkos on the seas, and yet it's stated that Dragon is the most dangerous person on the seas. Kaido is not the strongest person. Kaido is the strongest creator, but not the most dangerous person on the seas, not the most wanted. Big Mama is so strong, but she's not the most wanted. Mihawk is the strongest swordsman, but it's not the most wanted. But Dragon is the most wanted person on the seas. Just imagine how crazy this is. And he is not a pirate. Just think about it. It's just insane. So I'm sure Dragon might show up in WANO. And Sabo even stated that anytime Luffy is in trouble, he's gonna save Luffy. That's why he created a Viva card for him. And we saw what happened once Luffy started the arc of WANO. Once he faced off against Kaido, he was almost killed. And that might reflect on the Viva card. And once Sabo sees that, he might be like, no, Luffy's in trouble. I have to go back and help Luffy. So I'm sure that even tipped him off, and he's already on his way to WANO. So Sabo and his crew are coming to WANO. And once Sabo come to WANO, oh my God. People are stating that Kaido has been defeated by the 2 admirals he faced, but I'm saying that no. Sabo is a very strong opponent. Like, back in the shows, I was able to face off against an admiral, and like, he was just having fun facing off against an admiral who was so OP back then, the ability to manipulate gravity. He faced off against this admiral like it was nothing. And that was when he was trying to master his devil fruit. And Sabo stated that he's going to master his devil fruit. Sabo started training since he was a kid, and he mastered Haki once he was like 15 or 12 years old. So Sabo is very strong. He has been training his Haki for years and years now, and he's even able to use the advanced form of Haki. We get to see him destroy the ring from within, and that's what Luffy is trying to do, destroy Kaido from within. So I'm sure Sabo is very strong, and even though the admirals might give him a tough time, I'm sure they might damage the admirals and escape some way. They stated that there's a news about Sabo and Vivi, but I'm sure the news is not about Sabo getting defeated, but Sabo causing a lot of trouble in Marijoa. So I'm sure Sabo and the Revolutionary Army are going to show up in WANO. We also have Boa Hancock and her pirates, the Amazon Lily pirates. They are going to show, because they are all fanboys of Luffy and fangirls of Luffy. And Boa Hancock is being stated to be captured by, who was the name again? Kobe. And I'm like, no, Kobe ain't ready for that smoke. Boa Hancock is just too strong. She was a warlord, one of the most strongest warlord. I'll put her right after the Flamingo. She was that strong. See what she did back at Marineford. She was just destroying the pacifisters like it was nothing. And see how powerful these pacifisters was. So Boa Hancock is very powerful. You know the love she has for Luffy. And Kobe also has love for Luffy. So once they both find out what's about to happen in WANO, I'm sure they will both head there to help Luffy defeat Kaido. Since Kobe and Boa Hancock are all fan boys and girls of Luffy, so it's just crazy. Remember, each and every member in Amazon Lily could fight, so the Marines are not taking in any of them without a fight. And Boa Hancock is powerful. She can use Conquest Haki, Observation Haki, and all the three forms of haki. So Kobe ain't ready for that smoke. And I don't understand why people are saying Kobe could defeat Boa Hancock because he was trained by Gap. Stop that nonsense. Oh my God. Boa Hancock is strong. So I'm sure she will also show up in Wano to help Luffy. We know once he gets to learn that Luffy is about to be killed, oh my God, she has to show up and rescue Luffy. So I'm sure she might show in Wano. The only way that she could be captured if Sabo was not the only one who was sent to capture her, but a stronger opponent was also added to capture her. That's when she could be captured. But apart from that, if it was only Kobe who was made to go capture her, that's not going to happen. So I'm sure Boa Hancock might also show back in Wano. And once she show up in Wano, things are going to get crazy as hell. So that's it for this video. One Piece fan, what do you think about this video? Do you like my theories? Comment down below people you think might show up in Wano. Do you like what I talked about in this video? If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Anime Eclipse. I talk about anime, any kind of anime. I watch a lot of anime and I love anime. Anime for life. One Piece greatness. So Anime Eclipse here. Subscribe to my channel and I'm gone.